Hello friends. In this video, we're diving into the world of Australia's ultra-rare and most valuable dollar coins, the hidden treasures that could be sitting right in your pocket change. Today, we'll uncover the 4 most expensive Australian dollar coins that have amazed collectors and sold for incredible prices in the market. These aren't just ordinary coins. Each one carries a story of history, rarity, and unexpected fortune. Reveal what makes them so special in the world of Australian numismatics. First up, we're talking about the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. We're exploring one of Australia's most intriguing and collectible modern coins, the 1988 Australian $2 coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. At first glance, it may look like just another small, dull brass coin, especially in dirty or circulated condition, but appearances can be deceiving. Some examples from this very year have shocked collectors and auction houses with their rarity and exceptional market value. So, if you've ever found an old, grimy $2 coin lying around, this might be the one that turns out to be worth a fortune. The 1988 Australian $2 coin holds a special place in Australian numismatic history because it was the first year this denomination was ever issued, replacing the old $2 paper note. This introduction marked a new era in Australian currency, combining durability, practicality, and design innovation. The coin was produced by the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, and despite being a high-circulation coin, early minting variations and limited initial batches have made certain examples surprisingly rare today. The year 1988 itself carries historical weight, as it was Australia's bicentennial year, a celebration of 200 years since the arrival of the First Fleet. This adds cultural and emotional value to the coin, linking it to a major national milestone that shaped modern Australia. When you look closely at the design of the 1988 $2 coin, you'll notice its distinctive appearance and strong symbolic imagery. The obverse features the profile of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by sculptor Raphael Maklauf, showing her wearing the royal diadem. This portrait was used on Australian coins between 1985 and 1998, making the 1988 issue one of the earlier examples of the Maklauf effigy. On the reverse, designed by Horst Hanna, you'll find a striking image of an Aboriginal elder, accompanied by the Southern Cross constellation and native grass trees. This design pays tribute to Australia's Indigenous heritage and reflects the country's diversity and deep cultural roots. Even in dirty or heavily circulated condition, these design elements remain recognizable and carry artistic, as well as historical significance that appeals to collectors worldwide. The rarity of the 1988 $2 coin doesn't come from its overall mintage, which was in the tens of millions, but from specific die varieties, minting anomalies, and condition-based scarcity. Some coins display slight misalignments, double strikes, or off-center features that can dramatically increase their value. Others have unique color tones, metal discoloration, or die cracks that make them stand out from the average issue. Collectors are particularly drawn to this coin not just for its historical first-year status, but also because it represents the transition from paper to coinage in Australia's modern currency system. Within the Australian dollar coin series, the 1988 $2 coin is often seen as the foundation piece, the start of a new era that would redefine how Australians handled money. Compared to later issues, the early coins have a certain charm and scarcity, especially when found with minting errors or proof-like details. For collectors focusing on modern Australian coinage, this piece is as significant as the first-year issues of other iconic coins around the world, like the first Roosevelt dime or the first Eisenhower dollar in the US series. When it comes to market value, the 1988 Australian $2 coin can surprise even experienced collectors. A circulated example in average dirty condition typically trades for between $500 to 2,000 Australian dollars, depending on the degree of wear and color tone. Coins in higher grades, such as those with full design details and minimal surface damage, can reach $1,000 to $4,000 AUD. Exceptional examples, including those with rare minting errors or proof-like surfaces, have been known to sell for $4,000 to over 10,000 Australian dollars at specialty auctions. If you're lucky enough to find one in uncirculated or mint condition, especially with full luster and sharp details, it could be worth several $100s more. A huge return for a small brass coin that originally represented just $2 in face value. If you're looking to add this coin to your collection, focus on a few key points. Always check for minting errors, such as die cracks, double strikes, or off-center designs, as these significantly raise value. Pay close attention to color and luster. The brighter and more original the surface, the better. Avoid coins that have been cleaned or polished, as these lose collector appeal. For authentication and accurate valuation, consider having your coin graded by a reputable service such as PCGS or NGC. These certified grades can make a huge difference in resale value. The 1988 Australian $2 coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II is much more than just a small piece of metal. It's a historic marker, a cultural tribute, and a hidden gem in the world of modern coin collecting. Its story connects Australia's monetary evolution, indigenous heritage, and national pride, all captured in one compact design. Whether you're a beginner searching your change or a seasoned collector building a portfolio, this coin deserves a place in your collection. And who knows, that dirty old coin in your pocket might just hold more value than you ever imagined. And secondly, we're going to explore the most valuable and expensive 1995 Australian $1. Elizabeth II coin stands as one of the most fascinating and desirable modern treasures in Australian numismatics. For collectors and coin enthusiasts, this piece represents far more than its face value. It embodies a remarkable blend of artistry, history, and scarcity that continues to captivate those who appreciate rare currency. Despite being a relatively recent issue, certain 1995 $1 coins have achieved legendary status due to unique minting characteristics and exceptional preservation, making them highly sought-after additions to any serious collection. In today's market, this coin commands strong attention, especially when found in exceptional or rare varieties, reflecting its enduring appeal and significance within Australia's rich numismatic heritage. Introduced as part of the circulating $1 series that began in 1984, the 1995 edition was struck during a period of growing interest in the evolution of Australian currency. Minted under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin reflects a stable yet transformative time in Australian minting history. The Royal Australian Mint in Canberra produced these coins for general circulation, continuing the long-standing depiction of national symbols that connect modern Australia to its deep cultural roots. While not a commemorative issue, the 1995 release holds special historical weight as part of a generation of coins that bridged the traditional designs of the 1980s with the refined detail and improved striking quality of the later 1990s. This subtle shift in production marks it as a tangible connection to the past, an artifact representing both the continuity and evolution of Australia's national identity through coinage. The design of the 1995 $1 coin is both elegant and meaningful, combining regal portraiture with distinct national symbolism. The obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maclauf, whose initials RDM appear just below the neckline, a subtle signature recognized by collectors worldwide. This refined image portrays the Queen wearing the royal diadem, emphasizing grace and continuity. On the reverse, the iconic Mob of Roos, designed by Stuart Devlin, remains one of the most celebrated in Australian coin history. The lively depiction of 5 kangaroos captures motion, vitality, and the essence of Australia's natural heritage. The coin is composed of aluminum bronze, weighing 9.00 grams, with a diameter of 25 millimeters. Its warm golden hue, especially when uncirculated, gives it a visual richness that adds to its collectible charm. Rarity is where the 1995 Australian $1 coin truly begins to distinguish itself. Although millions were struck for circulation, only a small number have survived in pristine, uncirculated, or proof-like condition. Moreover, certain varieties, particularly those with subtle die variations or double strike errors, are now considered ultra-rare, pushing their desirability and market value to impressive levels. Coins found in very dirty or heavily circulated condition can still attract collector attention due to their age and symbolic appeal, but it is the well-preserved specimens that command the highest premiums. Locating one without surface where rim nicks or contact marks is an increasing challenge, and this scarcity has elevated the 1995 issue into a coveted category among both Australian and international collectors. In terms of market value, the 1995 Australian $1 Elizabeth II coin can range dramatically depending on grade and rarity. Common circulated examples generally trade for modest amounts, but high-grade, uncirculated coins or verified mint era varieties can fetch between $1,000 and 8,000 Australian dollars in today's collector market. Proof examples, struck for collectors with a mirror-like finish, often sit at the higher end of that range when accompanied by certification and original packaging. Auction records have shown consistent appreciation, particularly for coins authenticated by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC. This steady rise in value underscores how historical importance, design brilliance, and rarity intersect to make this coin a rewarding investment opportunity for long-term numismatists. For collectors seeking to own this remarkable piece, careful attention should be given to authenticity, condition, and provenance. Prioritize examples graded by reputable services or acquired from trusted numismatic dealers. Always inspect for key identifiers such as the correct portrait details, edge reading, and any known error types. Proper handling is essential. Use cotton gloves or store the coin in a protective acrylic capsule to prevent further oxidation or abrasion. Joining collector communities or online forums dedicated to Australian currency can also provide valuable insights into identifying rare varieties, understanding current market movements, and networking with fellow enthusiasts who share a passion for historical coinage. The appeal of the 1995 Australian $1 coin extends far beyond its monetary worth. It is a symbol of craftsmanship and national pride. Each element, from the regal portrait of the Queen to the dynamic portrayal of Australia's most recognized marsupial, captures a story of cultural continuity and identity. For collectors, it offers the thrill of owning something both accessible and historically rich. A piece of art that once passed through the hands of ordinary Australians, yet now sits as a potential treasure of immense value. This emotional connection between past and present is what elevates it from currency to collectible masterpiece. The 1995 Australian $1 Elizabeth II coin remains one of the most captivating and rewarding discoveries in modern Australian numismatics. Its blend of rarity, history, and visual appeal ensures its place as a prized treasure for collectors worldwide. Whether found in pristine uncirculated form or aged and dirty from circulation, this coin tells a story of craftsmanship and heritage that resonates across generations. As interest in Australian coinage continues to grow, the 1995 edition stands as a powerful reminder of how even modern coins can evolve into historical icons, valuable, fascinating, and timeless in their allure. And thirdly, we're exploring the ultra-rare and most valuable Australian 2009 $2 coin of Elizabeth II in a very dirty condition. This particular piece stands as a fascinating and profoundly sought-after treasure within the realm of Australian decimal currency, captivating enthusiasts not despite its grimy state, but because of the incredible story and rarity it represents. Its appeal lies in a captivating paradox. A coin that appears heavily circulated and neglected, yet holds a market value that eclipses countless pristine, uncirculated specimens. This coin is a prized treasure for the advanced collector who understands that true value is often hidden beneath the surface, waiting for the discerning eye to recognize its profound significance and immense worth, making it a centerpiece of any specialized collection. The historical context of this coin is deeply intertwined with a pivotal moment in Australian minting history. The year 2009 was marked by the global financial crisis, which had a tangible impact on the demand for new circulating coinage from the Royal Australian Mint. Consequently, the mintage for the standard 2009 $2 coin was exceptionally low, making any example from this year a notable find. This specific coin, however, is not merely a product of its year, it is a tangible survivor. Its very dirty condition speaks volumes of a potential journey through commerce, perhaps lost to circulation for years before being rescued, a silent witness to a specific economic era in Australia. It represents the last of the portrait by Ian Rank Broadley used on the $2 coin, as a new portrait would soon be introduced, adding a layer of transitional significance to this already scarce issue. The unique features of this coin are what truly set it apart and fuel its desirability. The obverse features the classic Ian Rank Broadley effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, a portrait renowned for its dignified and detailed rendition. The reverse continues with the magnificent Stuart Devlin design of an Aboriginal elder surrounded by the Southern Cross and native grass trees, a powerful symbol of Australia's cultural heritage. In a very dirty condition, these features are obscured by a heavy, layered grime, toning, and surface contaminants. However, for the expert collector, this dirt is not a detractor but a crucial part of the coin's narrative. The challenge and the allure lie in assessing the details that remain visible beneath the filth, searching for the sharpness of the legend and the outlines of the design, which can indicate the grade of the coin underneath its circulated coating, a visual puzzle that promises great reward. Its rarity is nothing short of legendary, driven by an almost non-existent mintage for circulation. While exact figures are guarded, it is widely accepted in numismatic circles that the 2009 $2 is one of the rarest circulation date $2 coins of the modern decimal era. Finding any 2009 $2 coin is a challenge. Finding one in a very dirty condition that has not been cleaned or altered is a specific and difficult quest. This particular condition is a double-edged sword. While it confirms the coin's authentic journey through circulation, it also means that examples with any discernible detail remaining are exceptionally scarce. The population of such coins in certified holders is minuscule, and when one does appear on the market, it creates a frenzy among top-tier collectors who understand that this may be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to acquire such a significant piece. The market value for this numismatic gem reflects its extreme rarity and historical importance, even in a very dirty state. For a genuine 2009 $2 coin in this condition, values are surprisingly robust and have shown a consistent and steep appreciation over time. Current market analysis suggests a plausible price range spanning from approximately $1,000 for a lower grade but identifiable example, up to an astonishing $8,000 or more for a piece where the details remain relatively strong and the surfaces are stable beneath the grime, especially if it is certified by a major grading service. The value is propelled by the coin's foundational rarity. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for any authentic example, as owning a piece of this rare date is considered the ultimate prize, with condition being a secondary, though still important, factor in determining the final price. For collectors aspiring to add this crown jewel to their holdings, a meticulous and knowledgeable approach is paramount. The foremost advice is to prioritize authentication and certification from a reputable service such as PCGS or NGC. Given the coin's high value and the potential for counterfeits or altered coins, a certified holder guarantees authenticity and provides a professional assessment of the details visible under the dirt. It is crucial to inspect any potential purchase for signs of artificial cleaning, damage, or corrosion, as these can severely impact both value and long-term stability. Purchases should be made exclusively through established, reputable numismatic dealers or major auction houses with proven track records in handling high-value Australian rarities. Engaging with specialist collector communities and forums can also provide invaluable insights and potential leads when such a coin becomes available. The immense appeal of this specific coin in its very dirty state lies in its raw, unvarnished authenticity, serving as a direct and unaltered relic of its brief time in circulation. Unlike many coins that are meticulously preserved, this piece's heavily soiled surfaces tell an honest story of its journey, making its survival in any collectible state a minor miracle. For the sophisticated numismatist, the challenge and triumph are not in finding a flawless example, which for this date is virtually impossible, but in securing any genuine specimen that has been verified as authentic, with its character-filled grime acting as a protective shield that has preserved the underlying metal from more harmful interventions over the years. The 2009 Australian $2 coin in very dirty condition is far more than a simple piece of currency. It is a magnificent convergence of profound rarity, tangible history, and immense numismatic prestige. It stands as a defiant testament to the fact that in the world of collecting, true worth is not always skin-deep. This coin offers a unique and compelling opportunity to secure one of the most elusive issues in the entire Australian decimal series. For the serious collector, the pursuit of this coin is a rewarding endeavor, promising the acquisition of a prized treasure that embodies the very essence of numismatic passion. A piece whose story and significance are as enduring as the metal from which it is struck, ensuring its status as a coveted heirloom for generations to come. And at the end, we're diving deep in the world of Australian currency. The 1984 Australian $1 coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II stands as a true icon of numismatic intrigue. This coin wasn't just the first $1 coin ever issued in Australia. It marked a major transition in the nation's history, replacing the $1 banknote. But what truly sets this coin apart today is not just its history, but its potential hidden fortune. Believe it or not, certain rare 1984 $1 coins have been discovered with striking errors or unique minting variations that make them worth a fortune, sometimes reaching thousands, and in extremely rare cases, more than $100,000 in collector markets. If you've got an old, dirty 1984 coin lying around, it might not just be change. It could be a life-changing piece of Australian treasure. The 1984 Australian $1 was minted at a time when Australia was shifting toward more durable coinage, with a design that paid tribute to national heritage. On the obverse, it features the timeless portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by sculptor Arnold Machin, her image symbolizing continuity and authority. On the reverse, you'll find the iconic 5 kangaroos, designed by Stuart Devlin, an artistic representation of the Australian spirit. This powerful design made the coin instantly recognizable, and while hundreds of millions were produced for circulation, a handful were struck with minting flaws or special proofs that never made it into public hands. Those rare survivors are the ones collectors hunt relentlessly for today. What truly drives the value of a 1984 $1 coin is rarity. Most coins from that year are common, but coins with errors, like off-center strikes, double dies, or missing details, can be worth thousands. Even a coin struck on the wrong planchet, such as being minted on a 50-cent blank, can turn a $1 piece into a treasure worth tens of thousands of dollars. These are the coins that auction houses and high-end collectors fight over, pushing prices to unbelievable heights. Dirty condition doesn't always hurt, either. Some collectors prefer original, uncleaned pieces, especially when the error is clear and authentic. So, if your 1984 coin looks a little rough, don't dismiss it. It might just be the one that changes everything. One of the rarest versions known is the 1984 proof $1 coin, struck with mirror-like surfaces and pristine details. These were produced in limited quantities for collectors and presentation sets. Over time, some of these coins have gone missing or entered circulation by mistake, making their discovery a thrilling event. In high-grade condition, these proof coins can easily fetch over 1,000 Australian dollars, but special variants or minting anomalies can skyrocket far beyond that. The demand for these coins remains strong because of their connection to Australian history, their craftsmanship, and the nostalgia they carry from the nation's transition period in the 1980s. The allure of the 1984 Australian dollar doesn't stop at its face value. It lies in the mystery of what could be hidden among ordinary coins. Collectors have discovered coins with die cracks, partial stamps, and even rotated designs, each one adding a unique twist to its story and multiplying its value. Stories of people finding rare coins in old piggy banks, boxes, or jars of forgotten change are what keep the excitement alive. Some of these finds have turned into 5-figure paydays, proving that fortune can hide in the most unexpected places. In dirty or circulated condition, the coin's appeal often depends on how rare the variety is. For instance, a standard 1984 coin might fetch only a few dollars, but a rare minting error version, even if corroded or dirty, can reach thousands. Collectors often prefer authenticity over shine, valuing coins that show real age and originality. The dirt and tarnish on such coins tell a story, one that stretches back to Australia's economic shift and cultural transformation in the 1980s. A rare coin in very dirty condition can still hold massive potential, making it crucial to inspect your old coins carefully before spending or cleaning them. Another factor that boosts its worth is collector demand. Australian collectors, as well as international numismatists, are increasingly turning their attention to 1980s coins, which are crossing into vintage status. As the supply of well-preserved coins shrinks, values are climbing steadily. The 1984 $1 is especially attractive because it represents the start of the $1 coin era. Every serious Australian coin collection wants one, but the few rare error types are what everyone dreams of owning. These high-value examples are now considered investment-grade assets, traded at auctions and online marketplaces for serious sums. The emotional and historical pull of this coin cannot be overstated. For many Australians, it's a piece of living history, a coin that represents the early years of modern Australia under Queen Elizabeth II. Its presence in circulation for decades makes it familiar, yet its hidden potential makes it exciting. To the average eye, it's just a coin. But to a collector, it's a mystery, a challenge, and possibly a fortune waiting to be found. That blend of history, design, and luck keeps the $1,984 at the heart of Australian numismatic passion. In recent years, the fascination with the 1984 Australian $1 coin has exploded across the global coin market, as collectors and investors race to secure pieces from the early years of Australia's modern coinage. What was once everyday currency has now become a symbol of untapped potential, and with online auctions and private sales pushing record prices, the excitement has never been higher. Some extremely rare varieties, particularly those with verified minting errors or unique die patterns, have fetched staggering sums far beyond expectations. This growing demand has transformed what many considered pocket change into a serious collector's asset. Every time a 1984 coin surfaces with a new error discovery, it reignites the hunt among enthusiasts. Whether found in a dusty jar, an inherited collection, or a forgotten corner of a coin album, each discovery tells a story, and for the lucky few, that story ends with life-changing value. Collectors around the world continue to search relentlessly for the elusive 1984 Australian $1 coin that carries those rare and valuable traits capable of transforming an ordinary find into a collector's dream. Each coin discovered adds to the growing legend surrounding this issue, fueling speculation and excitement within the numismatic community. Even coins showing heavy wear, scratches, or dirt can still conceal minting errors invisible to the casual observer, making every inspection a potential breakthrough. So before you dismiss that old, grimy coin at the bottom of your drawer, take a closer look. That 1984 Australian $1 might not just be a piece of metal. It could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. Rare coins like this have transformed ordinary people into millionaires overnight. Check your old wallets, your change jars, or that dusty piggy bank you haven't touched in years. Because one lucky find could rewrite your financial story. In the world of numismatics, the difference between a common coin and a fortune can come down to a single mark, a tiny error, or one forgotten detail. And that's what makes collecting these coins so thrilling.